project for me right now is to make is the promotional videotape with promotional motion graphics.
Yeah.
Which means just to introduce my company, right?
Yeah.
Just to sort of introducing kind of intro and then just part 1, 2, 3, 4 and the outro or just the prologue and epilogue.
Right.
So just what is my company and this those with the narration and then the showing kind of our works in department, that department in video.
Right.
It's not just the shooting but with the graphics and chart
Right.
and then all other things, information. And we call that is promotional motion graphics.
Promotional motion graphics.
Yes.
And I think that's going to be a hugely growing field coming up.
Yes, everybody needs that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even small businesses with, just a few employees, they'll start making those because now you can put them on YouTube.
Yes.
And put them in your website.
Yes.
And it's so much easier. Before, you had to show people the video. It was too hard to show people videos.
Right.
But now, you can put your videos anywhere.
Yeah, like you call UCC, user created content.
Right.
That's basically people get just with the camera, video camera, and shoot everything and then put it on up the web, right? But that doesn't mean even going to include any graphics, so we don't see any visual quality yet. So motion graphic designer just put some graphics, titles, or just some other things, and then make it beautiful.
Right.
So that's our job.
They can finish it.
They can finish.
Add those finishing touches.
Touches like ironing of the clothes.
Right. Okay. Okay. So how many motion picture designers, not motion graphics designers are in Korea? Do you think?
How many? I didn't really contact with them.
No?
But just especially my school, Hongik University, I was the first motion graphic major professor. And then I think still I'm the only one. We have a lot of instructors, but not the full-time professor.
So in Hongik, you have a motion graphics design major?
Actually, it's a motion graphics track inside the digital media design.
Okay. So digital media design, inside there, you can major in, you can focus
motion graphics.
On motion graphics.
Yeah, I made all the classes from 2007.
Really?
Yes, I'm proud of it.
So that, we often call that a concentration, right?
Yes. So we call track. Our department is a digital media department.
Okay.
But we have about 3 tracks inside that. So of course, I'm doing motion graphics. So there's a motion graphic track. We call visual design track. But then your motion graphic is major. Okay. And then interaction design. Like physical media, have you ever heard about that?
Sure.
Yeah, so like physical media is just when you touch something screen, then maybe flowers coming up, touch something, sounds coming up,
right?
Or some other things, or just wearable design, like a cloth.
Okay.
So when you wear like this pants and then when somebody just touch some area, then just light coming up.
Okay.
So that's kind of a wearable design, physical media, and then the interaction design. And then just the other field is information design.
Right.
User interface or user experience.
Okay.
So mostly just doing the web hierarchy.
Yeah. So those are the 3 tracks.
3 tracks.
How about a comparison of the level of motion graphics in the United States and Korea? How's the level of motion graphics in the U.S.?
Yes, that's the reason I came back to my country, Korea, is because of Korea is not that much developed compared to Europe or United States. Because of just those digital, they call Korea is IT 왕국, IT kingdom.
Right.
It is those technical term, internet, such as internet, is great.
Yeah.
Better than US right now. But
right.
Especially motion graphics area, because of US have Hollywood, which is the west side area. Right. They are just ahead of several years at least. And then they put a lot of money in there because of Hollywood is pretty wealthy. They just developed a lot of motion graphic design, and then they have major broadcast companies for that global.
Sure.
So they have much more 자본, what is that? Money?
Capital.
Money
to
is
invest.
involved,
Yeah.
and then there's many people just going there to just work on. So it's pretty much developed maybe maximum 10 years.
Ahead of Korea, you're saying?
Korea. Korean people are pretty good, and then just the quality of those graphics are maybe just the same, and then just very comparable. But the industry area, and then how much how much they are known to the people is not comparable. Not many people knows about motion graphics. Yeah, they just normally just ask me about, is that some kind of just motion pictures or what? So I heard about that questions a lot. It's very different from motion graphics and motion capture. Those are just motion feature. Motion feature means just the movie.
Okay.
Movie itself, and then motion capture. You know, those just the 3D, like Avatar. Avatar, just they're very just natural, just expressions and just the behavior, right? Because of the actor or actress just put the sensor on,
right,
and then do the acting, and then they just capture those motion to that apply to those avatars or 3D characters, right? Yeah. So that's a part of the processing about making movie. And then there's the motion graphics. Is after they make a movie, do the editing or just do also kind of post-production, they just put the graphics and just after they just made the movie and they just added on for that just to make get the information about the graphics.
Right.
That I mean the movies. So it's pretty much different. Motion capture is part of the movie making. Motion graphics is afterwards just to add on some information area.
Right.
To the movie.
And where were you working in the United States in this field? What were you doing?
Well, area-wise, it's a Hollywood area because of I was just they pays better than the broadcast area, but
regular TV shows and TV channels like that.
It's very competitive. So there's a lot of people, a lot of companies bidding on to get the project because of basically broadcast to all over the country, even just overseas.
Right.
So the competition is that high, and then just somehow they pay money. It's pretty much getting down because of a lot of people wants to do that because of just could be well known.
Right.
So those pays are a little less than the what is that?
In the TV shows.
Yeah, I mean the TV show is pretty much less than the movie field.
Movies, right?
Yeah. So I was normally working on those movie industry. The last 2-3 years, I was working in trailer department, which means what is that?
The end of the movie?
No, not trailer. Trailer teaser is the
commercial, like
promotional of the movie. When the movie is about to come out, it's coming off just like
right.
Yeah, like Rapunzel. These days, those